Turn your speakers down. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? You are back. Yes, I'm AeroGant. I'm joined by a couple of my people. We got Sgt Airshow back with us,
What's
and
going on?
Spade is back with us. What's up?
He just he just threw up the peace sign. I mean, they can't hear the peace sign, sir.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes, this is an audio medium. You might want to say something.
Peace.
Oh shit.
What's tonight? What's tonight? Wednesday? I'm losing track of the days. It is Wednesday, September 29th, and we are back to talk about all the bullshit that's been going on since last week's show. Before we do that, please do me a favor and go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Whoever's joining right now, you should just hit the like button, just for your boy. If you're listening on, what is it? Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and all that other stuff. Do me a favor, rate and review, and just go ahead and drop me 5 stars. We ain't gonna talk about any other stars. Everything starts and ends with 5 stars. That'll help me out.
We got 5 on it.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So what's up with you, fellas? How y'all doing?
Man, you know me. I'm sitting here chilling, bro. You know, another day, another lovely week, another lovely weekend over the week. You know, Raiders won. Fantasy football won. It's National Coffee Day today. Did you get your coffee? Anybody get your coffee?
I do. I dibble and dabble. I go back and forth. There was a long time where I wasn't drinking coffee, and then a little spot in time where I was like, okay, coffee's decent, but I ain't into having to run to the bathroom right after I drink something.
Who does that?
Hey, everybody, black folks.
I don't do that.
Spade,
you do that?
Do you drink coffee? I don't drink coffee.
For that very reason, right, Spade?
For the reason because you run to the bathroom?
No, I don't like the way it tastes, man.
I mean, you can get different flavors.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Coffee's gross. I ain't tasting good coffee.
So you're saying I'm the only person that drinks coffee?
You drink coffee for the flavor or to wake up? I'm always moving.
I'm addicted, bro. I'm addicted to Dutch Brothers coffee. Just addicted.
So you had coffee today for National Coffee Day?
I have Dutch Brothers every day, but it is National Coffee Day. And if you go to Dutch Brothers, they'll give you this little Dutch Brothers sticker if you go get some Dutch Brothers right now for National Coffee Day.
You're the only person I've ever heard call it Dutch Brothers. Like everybody I know be like Dutch Bros, or I'm going.
Bro, I'm an originator, bro. I went to the original.
Is originator code talk for old?
There's a secret menu and a handshake when you call it Dutch.
You shaking hands at the Dutch Brothers?
They know they know my name. They know what I order. They know at each car I drive up there.
He's like, there's a secret handshake and a secret door with a wall on it, and if you go to it, they lift up a little section and there's a hole. And
we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. There ain't no glory hole that Dutch bro.
Stick your penis through the hole, and a Dutch bro.
We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Nah.
You like coffee in your milk?
Coffee.
He'll milk you. Hey, there
coffee.
You
go. Whoa,
that's terrible.
What's milking? You know what? I don't know.
What you do at Dutch Brothers? Okay, so wait. All right, so no red cup this week?
Nah, it's a red. It's what?
I see something red in your cup. I see what you're trying to do.
It's something red in my cup. It's not a red cup.
So no more red cups.
No.
Last week's show, Spade, but it was completely derailed by the red cup whooping Sgt Airshow's ass up and down.
The red cup did beat my ass last week. The red cup did whoop my ass. You know, I could take an ass whooping. You know, but I'll get back up and fight. So
I was going out of town this week, and I was like, okay, let me edit the show and see what I can pull, throw up some clips, so I don't have anything to worry about while I'm out of town because I'm not doing anything internet related. I'm off the grid for the weekend. And then I'm listening, I'm re-editing the show, I'm looking at stories. I'm like, oh, we had some good stories, but none of it made sense. Sgt Airshow was all over the place. He did a retelling of something that happened at a school, and I still don't know what happened at the school. And that was the first thing he talked about. Now I should have known that something was wrong when the first thing we was exchanging pleasantries, and my man's story about something that happened at the school was like, what the fuck is going on at school? I still don't know.
Whoa.
Apparently, there was an earthquake.
It wasn't no earthquake.
The land opened up, swallowed up everybody
shit.
whole. They came out the other side. I think there was a shootout.
Yes, that's what it was. It wasn't no goddamn earthquake or
somebody
the middle of the field.
Cop.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's all that happened except for
his life. Meanwhile, none of this was on the news. I looked all over for it
because they deemed it a fight. We know the truth. We were there. We know the truth. Yeah, so no red cup. No, there's going to be a red cup. The red cup is not retired. I mean, my mama ain't raised no quitter, sir.
The red cup ain't the quitter here. The red cup don't need to quit. The red cup undefeated.
I'll fight back, bro. I'll fight back. We fight back over here.
Red cup whoop your ass.
I will whoop the red cup ass one day.
All right. So what's in the cup this week?
I just got a michelada, bro.
What's that?
It's a Mexican beer, basically.
It's
a Mexican beer. It has like some type of ingredients that they put inside of the mix, with some like different, like maybe like some tomatoes and some seasoning and some extra alcohol contents.
I like my beer easy. I'm like, just give me a bottle and I'm gonna take care of it. I don't need seasonings.
I mean, maybe I'm not a beer drinker. I don't like the taste of beer, but if you dress it up and throw a little bit of something in there, and, we ain't playing.
You killing me. Like, I'm not sure. Like, when I drink, I'm drinking to get drunk. So I don't really care what it really tastes like. It's the goal. I'm not there for the journey. Like, I'm not the sip guy. I'm like, we getting shots and it's, and then it's on. So I don't think any alcohol tastes good at all. I think all alcohol is nasty. And I
only drink to get drunk.
That's exactly it. That's why you don't see me at bars and stuff. That's why I don't be like hanging out. If we about to go do something and we pre-gaming, I'm trying to get drunk, right? And then we gonna do what we do.
But okay, so are you a shot taker or are you just give me the cocktail? I'm taking shots. I'm taking shots, or like I used to do, like I'll call my world tour where I would get drink. I get like any drink that had a name of a city or a place in it. So I get like a Long Island iced tea, a Tokyo tea, an Alabama Slammer, a Washington Apple, a New Orleans Hurricane. And then if I wasn't feeling good by then,
Wait. This is
before?
Yeah, this is one night.
This is one night.
Yeah, this to get you up.
Oh, so that explains that picture I saw.
Yes.
Apparently, there's a picture floating around.
Oh,
Drunken Spade.
Oh, that explains it.
Picture. But the goal is, if we're going to drink, the goal is to get drunk. Like, I'm not the let's get a little buzz and let's feel good, right? Because, anything that happens bad from a night of drinking, whether you buzzed or drunk, I'm the guy who's going to say, well, I went all in and whatever happened, I earned it. I'm not going to have a slight buzz and then get in trouble for a buzz. If I'm getting in trouble, I'm getting in trouble.
So in your old age right now, you can't do all of that because the wake up is a motherfucker, right?
Oh yeah, the recovery is
a bitch.
Yeah,
I got to a point where my goddamn hangover kicks in before I even go to sleep. Like I'd be like, goddamn, feel a headache coming on. Let me go ahead and try to head this off at the curb. Take some aspirin and whatnot.
Take Motrin and drink water while you're drinking. Drink water while you're drinking.
Well, I don't be drinking like that anymore.
See, okay, you know what? I get that, right? Like you're doing a responsible thing. But I feel like once we made the decision to go drink, we're being irresponsible. Like, so what are we talking about here?
But if you drink water,
it themselves while they drinking to get drunk. I understand what you're saying, Spade.
But it intensifies the alcohol or drunkenness sensation. I mean, you might not have a hangover, but it's going to get you there.
Wait, what intensifies? Yes! He's like,
the water.
If you drink on Motrin and aspirin at the same time, it really intensifies.
I'm saying water, sir. I'm saying
and then,
water.
and
you
know the perfect capper, drunk drive home. That's how you do it. That's it. I've been doing it for years. Sergeant Air Show. Me.
You do not condone that.
This is Sergeant Air Show talking. The only way to end a perfect drinking night is a drunk drive home.
This
is me, Sergeant Air Show talking.
Of Aero are not my views.
I'm sorry, what? Nobody knows.
Those are not my views.
Sergeant Air Show talking.
Those are not my views.
The only nightcap I do is to get behind the wheel.
Nope.
Close my eyes and pray my way home.
I've never had one of those ever.
Okay.
Knock on wood, because I've never had one of those.
What is DUI? He said, "I just never had one. Caught.
I never had one, sir."
That's what makes it interesting.
I'm looking at this comment from Darcy down here.
Hold on. We can hold
you
on.
Said Darcy.
Let's acknowledge.
Darnice. My bad.
The thought box. Who's in the thought box now? We got Darnice in the thought box. Dave Dilla joining us in the thought box. Miss ARN. Miss ARN got to get a new. I cannot say Miss ARN every time. We need it. Okay, we're gonna give her a nickname. We're gonna call her Arnie. Miss Arnie. Miss Arnie checking into the thought box.
You gave her a whole damn. Okay.
Yeah. ARN. Miss Arnie.
Miss Arnie.
There you go.
I just want to let Darnice know that I've never earled. Okay. I just hold it in. Just like.
What do you mean you hold it in?
I just hold it in. Like I just, I don't like that.
What do you do with it later?
Hold on. You be like, hold on. You feel like you're gonna throw up. You like, hold on, pussy nigga, don't.
Yes. Exactly. Wait. I be like, don't be no bitch right now. Like, come on now, get your shit together.
All right, little pussy ass nigga. I need you to go all the way back down. You can come out of one end, but you can't come out of this end. Not right now.
I ain't even gonna lie. That's pretty much what the conversation is to myself. I'll be challenging my manhood to myself. Like, I know you ain't about to just earl though. You just gonna throw it all up, open up your mouth all like that's what you about to do right now. Like, and I just,
So wait. So you haven't earled at the spot, but you've earled. You just can't say you have not. You have not.
I usually wait till I get in my car. I got a special spot for it.
I have not earled from drinking. I just hold it in, and I just be like, oh.
This shit.
So where does it go?
Olympics.
Where does it go? I want to know where it goes.
If it's coming up, I'm like, like I stop.
So you just shove the shit back in your throat.
I just don't throw up.
All right, Dave Dilla brings up a good point. He said, "But you were slumped, Spade. I saw the picture. Now I have posted the picture before, and I put it up again.
But I didn't.
It might even be the show.
I didn't throw up. I was woozy. I was out of it, But I was like old school Rocky. Like I would have took another shot if they was giving me one. Like I ain't hear no bell. Like it ain't over yet.
So wait, come on. So was this picture outside of the club, or was this just?
No, that was at some. No, wait. Let me set the scene. Hold on. Let me set the scene.
I need to know
where this picture occurred, because we were getting updates in the group chat. He was like, "Yo, I'm going to this party, y'all. It's a little sketchy. I don't know. If anything, if you don't hear from me, just know I walked in and they took my keys and said, have a good time." So Spade goes in there, he's drinking, and he's like, "Man, we in here having a dance contest right now." I'm like, "Who?" He's like, "Me and some dudes." I said, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm winning." I'm like, "You're winning?" He said, "Yeah." I'm like, "What moves are you doing?" "I don't know, but I'm winning." So I'm like, "With niggas?" "Yes, we are battling." I'm like, "Nigga, what party are you at?" He was like, "I don't know, but there's as many dudes as there are girls. And if an extra dude tried to come in, they wouldn't let him in. It had to be even." And I'm like, this nigga is at a fucking swingers party.
So that's what, okay, all right.
Yeah,
all right.
So time goes by, and he gives us another update. "Hey, I'm really drunk right now. I'm out here with a gallon of water in my hand walking through an alley." And that is where the picture was taken. He's sitting in the alley with a thing of water looking at his life backwards and
So
all
who
the
took
bad
the picture?
decisions he made that led up to that moment. Now I asked him, who took that picture?
Yeah, who took that
And
picture?
he
I
was
want to
like,
know.
it was the guys I was battling. I'm like, wait, you shaking your head. Who took it, Spade?
It was one of my friends that was there too.
Was he in the dance battle?
No, he wasn't. He was just like cheer me on, like go.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
Well, you
so
had
I just wanted to be known that I didn't make none of that shit up. Like, them was not jokes. This motherfucker was in a dance battle with some dudes at a party.
Hey, but you know what? I ain't even gonna lie though. I done been in hella dance battles in my life, like going to clubs. Like that's not even really. That's not
news.
That's
not even
not
the news
news.
of the thing.
Oh
like,
shit!
Like okay, so just if we gonna talk about the dance battle history, right? I'll just let you know. One time I got into a dance battle so tough that I sprained both my knees. Had to go.
Whoa! You went to a party and sprained your knees?
How do you dance? Well, what?
Did you go to Dutch Brothers? So now we know what's on the other side of Dutch Brothers. Who was Dutching your brother?
I was getting it in. Like got into a battle. Start doing my thing.
In with Spade.
Look, I'm on the dance floor. There's that moment, kind of like in the old school westerns, where like a nigga will look at you and he'll be like, woo, woo, like some old school. Then it's on, and then next thing you know, y'all like,
Whoa. A nigga gives you the look, and then it's
That's when you start popping and locking, like, and then next thing you know, a circle forms around, and then y'all just going at it.
A circle.
Now, Spade, you gotta use your words right, bro.
Hold on, though.
Wait. Chill.
Hold on.
Go ahead. Get it out, Spade.
Real quick. Have a seat, though. I'm just joining us. Miss Spade, say something real quick.
Mrs. Spade is in the house. Everybody, give a warm applause for Miss Spade. How's it going, Miss Spade? I ain't seen you in a minute.
I know. He's telling the truth every single freaking time. I don't know if we can cuss or not, but
no, you can say whatever you want.
Speak from your heart. Every time we go out, it never fails. He hits the bar. He starts buying shots. The next thing you know, he makes some friend, and it's some random white dude. It's like, bro, this is my dude. Like, this is my man. And I'm like, or then he has a shirt unbuttoned. He gets in dance battles. Security is
wait. His shirt is unbuttoned when he comes back to you, or what? I mean, how does his shirt get unbuttoned?
And then he starts filling it, unbutton the shirt, trying to take it off. Security is be like, ma'am, if you can't get him to get his shirt on, we're gonna have to have him leave.
Where are y'all going? Where are you going?
They're just random clubs,
whatever.
Clubs, bars. Y'all still clubbing? Hold on.
If you can do it, you got to do it big. Like I've been in multiple.
Where are you going? You use that sidelines?
We don't even call him John once he's drank so much.
He's got a name. He's got an alter ego. What is it?
Yeah, Todd pops up, and Todd.
It's Todd.
Yeah, because he gets white boy wasted. So Todd shows up, and it is a whole different evening.
Oh,
well, hello, Todd.
Hey, Todd. How you doing, Todd?
Oh yeah.
Can I buy you a shot, Todd?
No, Todd starts buying out the bar for everybody else. So I gotta watch the bar.
God,
whoa! So now you're buying out the bar now, Spade?
Spade's a great time. God damn it. Todd, I don't know about Spade, but this nigga Todd.
We like Todd. Can we go out with Todd?
Todd doesn't.
Yeah, we gotta go out with Todd.
Yeah, I mean, because I'll go. If we're gonna go out, we're gonna have a good time. So since I don't go out a lot, when I go out,
he goes on.
I go out, you know. Yeah, like we try to have a good time. Like I'll be like making memories. That's what we try to do. If we gonna go out and kick it, we're gonna try to make some memories. Otherwise,
do you have any insight to this story about him being in the alley with the water by him, with a whole bunch of niggas taking pictures of him?
Oh,
yeah.
When he's in shorts. Mind you, this man's like in a polo shirt.
See, the part of the
that was a concern. She gave you. That was like,
one of the
I was concerned.
Y'all kind of telling the story, and it's like, haha. But like, we actually had like an argument, and like gotten I think we didn't talk for like a week and a half or some shit.
Yeah,
I was like sleeping on the couch.
This party?
No.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up anything that was touched. I had no idea. I did not stumble into this shit.
We couldn't get him to go out with us for a while after that because he was like, "No, after last time, I don't want to go through that again." And I'm like, "Just don't cross that line." And
go
we don't
through what?
I want to know what you went through now.
He already said he gets in dance battles.
Right.
Well, we're at a party. It was just like a house party. Yeah, he's dancing. I'm feeling like the chick on the music is getting a little flirtatious, but I'm like,
she kept coming.
Wait. Oh, you thought somebody on that floor was looking at Todd like, oh, okay.
Well,
I've seen the picture
dancing.
of what Todd had on that night, and Todd.
But it's the presence, you know, like
it wasn't,
you know,
like
aura.
She was a little too friendly for my liking. But then there was a whole different chick. He was dancing.
Yeah, it was a different one,
and he started dancing with her. And then next, you know, he's on the floor. Her bush is right here, and he's like,
"What the fuck?"
And after that, I was like,
"But that wasn't Spade. That was Todd.
That was Todd.
Todd did that.
That was Todd. That wasn't Spade.
Spade got to pay for what Todd did because there's a line you don't cross. Because had it been on the other side, he probably would have did that. Snatched me up.
Spade wouldn't have did that. That was Todd.
If it was a girl, though.
If it was me,
wait. Okay,
he would have snatched me up.
Would Todd have done this with a dude?
Yeah,
no.
Todd would have.
No, so it had to be a female. That's okay. So I was gonna make the distinction that Todd was dancing with dudes. He was dancing with girls. He wasn't looking at it like
woman and just was like, yeah, going all in. And I was like, that's what we do now.
Because you know she was coming out with her moves and she was trying to get sexy. So if you try to get sexy on me, I'm gonna get nasty. You know. So, you know,
that's Todd speaking, not Spade, right? That's Todd.
Have y'all been out since?
Have y'all out? Yeah.
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah, we went to, I think,
life changed after that.
That day, I think we went to like a Korean barbecue, was drinking.
Yeah.
And
we had gone wine tasting.
Yeah, we
started the day with
wine tasting.
That goddamn Moscato got you again.
We went wine tasting and had like, what is it, prosciutto? What's that meat or something? That thin meat?
That thin meat.
So yeah, it's Prosciutto, I think. Yeah, that's it. I think.
Yeah, we went wine tasting. Then after that, we went to a Korean barbecue, and they was like, "Oh yeah, let's go down to like Stockton and like go kick it." My folks got a party.
You did all this in Stockton. You partied with people you didn't know in Stockton and wound up in the alley.
Yeah,
where were you when he was in the alley?
Oh, I laughed my ass off.
Oh,
so you let him wander off by it?
No, I was there. I even recorded him.
Also, there's a video too.
For me, I was a man alone. You know, this is my thoughts.
Yeah, you and Todd. It was just you and Todd.
I don't even know how you started, but he said something about R. Kelly. He was gone.
That's right.
Like you, dude.
You had a revelation. Some shit came back to you. You was like, there was one time I was at McDonald's, and I'll never forget. I just was visiting Chicago as a youth pastor, and I was in Chicago at a McDonald's. And
I gotta find the video.
Somebody named Robert came up.
Oh, you had an encounter with Robert Kelly?
Let me find out you just testified a couple weeks ago. You was down there.
You was there, huh?
He was done. And at that point, I was irritated with him. So I'm like, if you want to go sit in the fucking alley, go sit in the fucking alley. I hope a bug get on you or something. Because I just don't want to
do it. Not the bug. You didn't want to catch the bug that night.
You get a bug on you. I don't give a fuck.
This was at a house party too, right?
He was over there. I just didn't want to be in the area. Like even the dude that owned the house came outside and was like, you good? You good, homie? You need
Todd,
some water?
You all right?
He survived. Todd's a survivor.
I went to a random house party.
You didn't even know, dude. You just showed up.
This was like 2 years ago.
It was like a friend of a friend,
right?
You know, so whatever, right?
Are y'all still friends now?
A friend of a friend. Was the friend there? Okay, so I did have somebody lead you in. Did they take your keys?
No.
They didn't take your keys?
No, they didn't take our keys.
Why are you smiling? That's a simple question. Did they take keys? No, they didn't take my keys. You goddamn right. We all put them in a bowl, stirred it up. Take your pick.
Take your pick. Wow. All right.
You only get one trade back. You only get
All
one
right.
no. Only one time can you say, nah, that ain't the one for me. Put the key back. And then you go around again, shake it up. Pull the key out. Todd. Come on, Todd.
Todd, that happened? Todd?
No, not at all.
Todd, come on, Todd.
Todd?
Not at all.
You holding back, Todd?
No,
we
not
all
at all.
grown. We all grown here. We all grown.
Todd, did that happen,
Yeah,
Todd?
We just gonna have a good time. That's all. We
All right,
do.
we just gonna have a good time.
That was Todd. That wasn't Spade.
Todd is hilarious. I love Todd. When can we go out with Todd? I'm trying
Todd, when can we go out?
Todd. I ain't never seen Todd before.
Oh God.
Todd, can we go out? Can we?
Todd buys drinks.
I mean, shit. You buy the bar out for everybody. Todd,
We don't like a guy named Todd. Jeez.
God
Who calls
damn,
it
Todd.
love to?
Next time you talk to Mac, ask him what happened when we did karaoke. Like Todd showed up and was singing and dancing, trying to put on music videos.
That night I fuck around and sprained my ankle.
Yes.
God damn, Todd.
Wait, so you spraying ankles? You got bum ass knees? I mean, what is going on with Todd?
Clearly, Todd doesn't stretch before these performances. Todd does not.
Goodness gracious.
Get his body
Todd,
ready
you need
for
some.
what's about to go down.
You need some icy hot, Todd. I mean, shit.
God
Todd needs
damn.
some icy hot, some Advil, Motrin.
Yeah, that night I was
Gracious.
that was what was it? I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa, and I was on that part where
No, that was Miguel.
but I'm talking about when I sprained the ankle.
Oh, well, you knocked over and broke the.
Wait, so he was dancing to Miguel? Hold on, wait. You was dancing to Miguel?
Oh yeah.
Or were you?
No. Oh yeah. You know how have you ever seen the what is it? The Sure Thing video?
Oh.
Where he's like in the hallway and he's up against the wall and he's doing the moves in the silhouette in the hallway.
I thought I was bad. I thought I was bad.
The
See, I
like
have an
in
alter ego,
the Sure
but,
Thing.
you
Go
don't
watch
show
the
up too much.
Go watch the Sure Thing video, Miguel Sure Thing video, and then
That's your shit?
just imagine like this chocolate brother right here, and that's me doing.
Yeah.
You know, I was doing those moves because I got that move.
Yes.
And the
This
next
is
day, what
cool.
happened? The next day, you were what? In the bed?
Well,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that was because
Yeah,
I
you was in
sprained
the
my
bed.
ankle. Because
Yeah.
when I was doing I'm in love with the cocoa, and you get to the part where he's like, whip it through the glass, nigga, and I was jumping
Like
up
this?
and down.
That's
And I
the
was
whole dance right here. You don't use your ankles.
No.
Your knees.
No, you gotta
He
jump
said
up
when
and
you're
down.
doing it on your knees, you swirl it up any kind of way. Whip that shit.
No, you jump up and down with it. And I was like, I'm blowing money fast, nigga, because I spent a grip up there. And when I came down on the last jump, somebody had put their foot under mine somehow.
You ain't don't say it.
And I twisted my ankle and I fell into the table and broke my glass and was like, oh shit, you know.
So now you going there demolishing people's houses and shit and breaking your
He was
ankle
on the man's table.
What the
Todd.
hell?
God damn, Todd. All
I can
Todd
just see
can't come
Todd.
over. We can go out and hang out with Todd, but Todd damn sure can't come over.
Todd's on the coffee table with his shirt off, just fucking whipping it in the air, talking about fuck yeah, come on, Kyle. That's what the fuck I think Todd is doing.
Whoa.
Am I right? Is that Todd?
Well,
That's fucking Todd.
Most of the time, you know, I'll have my button up
And a wife beater.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I'll have my
We lost Todd.
We've lost Todd.
The internet was like, enough.
Enough of Todd, damn it.
All right, we'll see if Todd and Todd's wife comes back.
Can Todd reconvene? Damn, that's a lot. That was
Did we
a
even
lot.
say like hello? I think we
We were saying hello at that time, and I was saying hello.
What you did? You had went to get your coffee. What did I do?
Got the coffee, and we were getting into what you were doing. No, we were getting into you. Well, you know, and then
you know, Todd,
because of my red cup, you thought I was bad.
Oh, when he gets drunk, okay, he ends up in alleys exchanging keys. And,
okay, I'm back.
And his ass.
My stuff froze. Yeah. So, like I was saying, I have a money green wife beater. You know, I don't know if you heard that part. It's not just a regular wife beater; it's money green.
You have a
so you represent Oakland with the money green? That's what you're doing?
it's just money green because I got that money, baby. Like that's what I used to holler at. I'll be like when I used to holler at him.
Oh, you had to check, huh? You had to check because she was gonna come in and give you a hook. Just Todd was gonna be laying out on the ground.
And then I had the
What
leather
you been getting into, Todd? What's been going on with you, man? Everything good?
Well, nothing now. I'm just, everything's good. I ain't got no real issues. Just, feeling good, watching the news, chilling. Just being old. You know what I'm saying? I'm old right now.
Okay, I hear that. I feel that. I'm old too. I feel old right now. I'm jet lagged right now. Everything. Okay, what's up?
All of a sudden, you old?
I mean,
nah. He's been old since 1970.
No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about
Times
you.
First came on.
I'm talking about you. You saying, I'm old now.
Oh no, I feel old now. I ain't say I was old now. Y'all niggas is old.
I'm seasoned, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
salt
seasoned.
and pepper, nigga.
With a little bit of
more salt. A little more salt than pepper.
Oh shit.
No, I've been I was hoping we get to do the show tonight. I was on planes and shit, flying back and forth. I'm tired of shit. I don't know what happened in the world since I've been gone, but we gonna come hell or high water. We is gonna do a Wednesday night show because Wednesdays ain't Wednesdays without your boy.
You like that, huh? Like
this man gonna take a sip on that one. He's like, oh, crazy. So what's been going on since I've been gone? Oh, I did see this while I was out.
I mean,
your boy R. Kelly found guilty. God damn it, who saw that coming?
Who seen it? Who seen it? Shit. I thought he was innocent. Didn't we give this man a chance already?
Nah, y'all gave that man a chance.
We gave him a chance, sir. We gave him that chance. I gave him a chance.
No, you didn't give him a chance. You gave him a pass because nobody gave that man a chance to do better. Y'all, people acted like that shit really didn't happen when it was right in front of your face the whole time. That's not a chance. That's a pass.
Was all this really even in front of our face the first time? Did we have?
Yes.
We didn't have the video. We didn't have the. We didn't have the.
You sound silly.
Only video we had was pee on me. That's the only thing we had.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Robert.
Seems like you're ready. This nigga got married to Aaliyah.
Yeah.
At the time, Aaliyah was my age.
Yes. At the time, it was alleged.
No, at the time, it was not alleged.
Allegedly, it was. At the
time that happened, you didn't know what allegedly meant because Aaliyah was your age.
Well, we didn't understand, sir. So guess what? Allegedly, I didn't know. I thought Robert was 18.
You a goddamn lie.
When public announcement came out.
Okay, what 18-year-old got the bald head at 18? They're like, you know what? I'm gonna do the bald head. I'm gonna see how that one works.
There's a lot of cats that was rocking bald heads back then.
Dreams of the time when he was 18 and had hair.
Yeah, I used to have a line, man.
R. Kelly was shaving his head with a razor by that point. This nigga's head
when I was
shiny.
18,
you ain't never
bald.
seen. Nope, stop it. But you weren't shiny bald. You weren't shiny.
I was shiny bald. I was shiny bald headed. Can I tell you why? So you don't think I'm not capping. So when I played football, I had a high top fade, and when I put my helmet on, it'd give me patches, and I didn't like the patches, so I started shaving my head. Shaving my head in 10th grade.
Shaving cream?
With shaving cream, yeah.
Okay. Now, in order to get the shiny bald head, you have to then buff your head. You do know that. So you're telling me at 18, you was buffing your head.
I was buffing my head. I had bro, yes.
This nigga,
because you know why?
This nigga was looking at. Hey, no, stop it. You was watching an episode of Rock one day, and you was like, you know what? That's the look for me. That's what I'm
it wasn't that. I'm gonna tell you who. You know who it was?
Yeah, who was Robert Kelly? Was that sexy? Who was the sexy man that had the bald head? Who you was like, you know what? I'm following them shoes.
It was Robert Kelly, and I already told you, LL Cool J. I'm sorry.
LL Cool J always wore a hat. Like,
and he was always bald.
Yeah, not by. He didn't do that shit on purpose. Nature took care of that.
I did it on purpose.
To look like LL Cool J.
Yes.
I need pictures of this era.
Okay,
When
you will see
thought
pictures.
LL was so sexy that you was like,
Whoa,
hey,
not
mama said
sexy, not sexy. You
He
can't
was
say
like,
sexy.
after that
He's like,
walk,
yeah. He's like, I got all those pictures. I still got the pictures that I had on the walls of LL that I looked at every
I
day
thought I
as
was LL Cool
inspiration.
J. Like I
You
told you
thought
last
you were
episode.
LL Cool J.
I thought
You
I was
walking around licking your lips.
Sir, I thought I was Todd.
Now there's only one Todd, and he's right there, young Todd.
But yeah,
right here.
okay. But yeah, back to the news, sir.
Wait. Go back to LL. wait a minute.
Back to the news.
Real quick.
Back to the news. Okay, real quick.
Were you licking your lips, walking around licking your lips, thinking you was LL Cool J?
Yes.
I thought
And
it was
you
LL, sir.
And you had the knee up, all that shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
And the two men that you saw and lusted after,
Not
said,
lusted.
I need to have the look, is LL Cool J and R. Kelly.
I wanted the ball head, sir.
And
Montel.
You wanted some head, the ball head. So
At Montel.
I was like, shit.
Montel, oh hell. You was like, now in the talk show game, there's only one sexy motherfucker, Montel Williams.
Bro, hey, back then in high school, if you were bald, shit.
Nah,
bald,
but people were doing the ball thing, but they was just shaving it. Niggas was not hitting it with the razor. And
Bro, I was hitting it with a razor. I was hitting it with a razor.
buffing it. Nigga, this nigga had the buffer.
I would hit it with a razor, whole 9 yards. I've been shaving my head.
Buffy.
I was shaving my head since 10th grade.
Buffy the Buffin' Man. Now you wish you had all that shit back, right?
No, not really.
No?
Mm-mm.
You got to look
really.
and you stuck with it.
I stuck with it.
You like, shit, 40 years deep now.
I'm 40 years deep in the game. Ball head.
Spade, if you could get it back, if some miracle happened where you was like, you could have that 18-year-old hairline, full head of hair back, would you go back, or have you found a look that you like? Were you like, Aaron Hall is the look that I like, it's the look that I'm living?
I definitely go back, but the Aaron Halls, Aaron Hall, Malik Yoba, that group, that was what made me go like, you know what?
I thought he was JC. You know what Malik Yoba's into now, right?
I don't know. I don't think I want to know now.
You don't know what Malik Yoba's into?
Nah. What is he into?
Yeah, he's doing some words. He's doing some stuff, some different things.
He's doing different things.
Hey, he's fighting for transgender rights. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
He's
All
a
right.
good guy, stand-up guy, fighting for transgender rights for reasons that are personal to him.
He was in Cool Runnings. Come on, he was in Cool Runnings and New York Undercover. So
New York Undercover was a shit.
Yeah, you thought you was JC.
So I was like, I
you
can
running around doing the theme song in your head.
Spade. I had a high top fade junior high. Remember?
Yes,
I had a high top fade.
That's why when he was like, I had a bald head. I'm like, I think didn't he have a high top fade?
I had a high top fade.
Y'all go way back.
Yeah. This dude, I think, was in the same Spanish class that I had where the teacher quit and she was crying in junior high because someone threw. Somebody
was it the portable all the way on the end? It was a portable all the way at the end. Yeah.
Oh no, y'all getting too in the wood. Y'all could call each other and talk about.
Someone threw a chair at a teacher. It was like a chair or a book at a teacher.
Mm-hmm. It was a
she
book.
started crying. It was crazy.
After this, hey, put each other's numbers in the private chat, and y'all could talk about 7th grade Spanish class. He was trying to do a show.
No, but if I could have my hair back, I would, because in
a heartbeat, right?
I had my little. I think I had a flat top. I had a flat top with a shag, and I had my braids in it with extensions and beads like Venus.
You did not have extensions.
Yes, I did.
Did you dye your tail here? Did you dye your tail?
I didn't dye it, but I put the beads in it because I thought it looked saucy going over hurdles.
Who raised y'all?
What?
This nigga had weave in his hair.
Oh yeah, because what happened was my cousin used to come from Benicia and do my sister hair, and one day I got the idea. Well, I still got this shag back here. What if she put the leftover in the shag, right? And so my sister got her hair braided with her beads, and then I was like, "Hey, break me off 4 of them things. You got enough for like 4 to get it to the middle of my back?" Yeah,
I've been saying get it in the middle of my back ever since. Funny how the world comes around. I ain't never said that in my life.
I know.
That's crazy.
Oh,
all right, so again, R. Kelly found guilty. Found guilty. R. Kelly. God damn it, you motherfuckers! I swear. Hold on, I had this.
Is this man gonna get life? Is that where that's he? Or
I mean, define life
for the rest of his life.
Kelly's like 54 or something.
56.
Or something. 56. All right.
56.
So let's say he gets 25.
You say
that's pretty much his life. I mean, they might let him out.
Damn, bro.
Or the judge might throw him under the jail.
I don't think he's gonna make it. I
don't think he's gonna. You think?
Yeah. His best bet is probably to get, because they gave him racketeering charges.
Yeah, they gave him racketeering charges.
That's like a federal charge, right? Or is that because hopefully his best interest is he goes to federal prison opposed to state? Because if he goes to state prison, I think he's gonna be dead within like 6 months to a year.
So you're thinking about some Aaron Hernandez type of shit, or
yeah, I think it's gonna be that, because how do you have everything, lose everything? And like you had an illegal harem of women, and now you in a prison full of dudes and sausages. You know, like how do you?
But he apparently into that too. He did not discriminate. R. Kelly was looking for control of any situation. Like he played this out. Like he was more focused and more determined to have this situation with the young girls stay with him and be under his thumb than the music. Like he concentrated and focused more on that. The music was just like every few years I'll come out with an album and tour off it. But his life goal was to put these women, or sometimes girls, in a house and be able to tell them what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And we as people, our generation, us, this is all on us because we watched this shit happen and did nothing about it. And
but how do we watch it happen? What you mean watch it happen?
Let me talk. Because it's you. Because it's definitely you. Because you're talking about people gave them a pass. Y'all didn't give them a pass. You turned the blind eye to it because we all saw it. We saw it with Aaliyah. We saw it with the lyrics. We saw it with the sex tape. That was not a sex tape. That's child porn. If you watched it, you watched child porn. You knew damn well what it was when it happened. And what did people do about it? They made jokes about it and continued to listen to new music, knowing what was going on. So that's not a pass. That's turning a blind eye to it and acting like none of that is happening. And the only reason it came out now is because surviving R. Kelly, and we're in a different age. And thank God we have people that are under us who are all into the internet and canceling motherfuckers, and they will all group think to get this motherfucker out of here. And now finally we are at that point. But our generation, us, we watched it and stood by and did nothing.
I'm not taking the blame for this, sir. I refuse to take the blame for this. I'm not taking the blame for this. When I seen it, I'm not like into the trial. Oh, well, shit, they acquitted him. He didn't piss on her or whatever the case may be. So
did you watch the tape? Did you watch the tape?
I watched the tape later. Like
no. Did you watch the tape? I don't need to know when you watched the tape. Did you watch the tape?
I didn't think it was a minor, sir. I thought it was just a sex tape. Like I'm being totally dead ass honest.
You watched that tape, knowing who was coming out saying who that person was, that would determine that was a minor. You saw that little girl and said, "Nah, she ain't a minor." Or were you one of the people that said, "No, that's not R. Kelly"? Because there's those people.
To tell you the truth, I didn't care. I'm just being honest.
You didn't care if it was R. Kelly or not.
I didn't care if it was R. Kelly or not. I didn't know if it was a minor or not. I didn't care because at the end of the day, it didn't come to light that he did that. Right or wrong?
It didn't come to light. It was in front of your face.
No. Because they said that she didn't even come to trial to
that does not
testify,
matter.
right?
Did you see a little girl on that tape?
I can't see her say she was a little girl. You're not putting me out there like that, sir. I didn't know it was a little girl or not. I'm not saying
Did you
not
know
me.
how old Aaliyah was when she got married to him?
I was a kid.
You knew Aaliyah was your age.
And I thought R. Kelly was 18.
All right. Then there's no point in having this conversation because if you're not going to be real about it,
I'm being dead ass real about it. I didn't know the real age of R. Kelly back then.
Okay, so what you're doing right now is saying, if we said R. Kelly pissed on a girl, you'd be like, well, define piss. Because
I'm not going to say that. No, I'm not going to say define piss. I'm saying that back then I did not know. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day,
back when did you know? Okay, when did you know? Do you know now?
I'm saying I guess I know now. I mean, if I know now, but back then, no, I didn't know now. I didn't know then. Dead ass serious. Dead ass. And was I listening to the shit? When you did know,
did you listen to R. Kelly after? My point is not to say that you're a bad person. My point is to say that our generation as a whole turned a blind eye to what we knew was going on because we're not of the era where niggas get canceled and terrible people do terrible things and everybody's not up for redemption. But the problem with R. Kelly is there's no redemption coming. He's been doing this.
No, there's no redemption coming. I mean, everything has came out and like people saying, oh, he should get another chance, or hell no. No, I'm not saying that. Absolutely not. He shouldn't get another chance.
Can I say something on this? Can I say something on this?
Yes, please.
My thing with Mr. Robert Kelly here, Kells, all
Mr.
that
Robert
stuff,
Sylvester, Uncle.
Is that
Robert.
like he made the remix to Ignition, so he's always gonna have a special place in my heart as far as his musical talent. But as a person, I can't stand it because there's a serious issue with people preying on young girls and just young people in general. And, there's the whole stuff about stuff that allegedly happened to him and his brother from an older sibling. And, hurt people. And so if we don't help each other out and try to heal people, you're going to constantly have situations like that. But with him, it was even worse because Aaliyah was my age. And so it was very confusing to me when Aaliyah comes out with an album produced by R. Kelly and it's called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. Then you find out, he's married, he marries her. And I couldn't for the life of me understand that why he would marry Aaliyah at that time when on his album, on his label, he had Changing Faces, who were two beautiful Black women that looked like fully grown women. Like they were over the age. They looked nice to me. So I didn't understand of the three, why you picked the underage girl who still looked like, pre-puberty. Like Aaliyah back then wasn't like banging. She didn't have no body. She didn't look like where you would be like, oh yeah. So
she was a child. So I'll give
her
a
hold on. You so you're saying, because I remember what her first, I was in ninth grade or something like that. I remember
94.
So I was like in eighth grade.
Yeah.
So to you back then in eighth grade, Aaliyah wasn't fine.
He was a child. He was the same age.
I thought she looked good.
Second graders is cute. What the fuck are you talking about?
As a kid, I can look at another kid and say, she looks great. She looks nice. She's 14. He's a grown-ass man. And you got two women on your label, Changing Faces, that you just wrote a song talking about, do you mind if I stroke you up? I don't mind. And I'm like, I'm not sure why he's putting his attention to the 14-year-old. Like, those things just don't make sense. As well as like later on him being called the Pied Piper. Well, the Pied Piper stole people's children. Like, what are you doing here with these?
Led them to a dark play. Hey, y'all coming with me.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, this dude's been doing this stuff, but here's the one thing, like me and Miss Spade we've been talking about. The thing is he had a bunch of enablers around him. So I feel
he had a
like
team of enablers. Yeah. No, it's a team of motherfucking a crime syndicate around this motherfucker.
There are people who are complicit. His people in his camp, the mothers and the families who were bringing these children to them, talking about you got to get with Robert so that way you can actually get an album. And I would say to them, when's the last time Robert put somebody else out? Even like other celebrities coming out and saying like, I did think something was up. You know, it's just, there was a whole lot of people around who was just turning around, you know, looking the other way and allowed this stuff to happen. So yeah, Robert's going down. He's bad. This stuff shouldn't have happened. But there were other people who have to look at themselves and say, why did you allow this stuff to happen? Like, in order for evil to dwell, good men just have to say or do nothing. And like, that's the problem. Sometimes you got to speak up and say something, and you got to stop some shit when you know shit is wrong.
Which goes to my point that we all, again, our generation acted like we ain't see what was in front of our face. Even still acting like we don't see what was in front of our face. Well, I didn't know how old the girl was. She looked, I mean,
I'm dead ass serious. You know, I don't be capping. I'm dead ass serious. At that age, I didn't know. Like,
at what age?
At the age where it came out to where he married her.
I'm not talking about Aaliyah. I'm talking about the tape.
And for the record, I never seen that video. I never seen that video.
Is that for the record or the truth?
That's the truth and for the record.
I mean, for the record that I'm putting out there.
Let the record show. No, I'm like bad. He's a bad person. Did I know, or did I even care at that age?
That's what I'm getting at.
In my life, people
did not
probably
care.
know.
Right. And I'm not saying you're a terrible person for that. I'm saying we're all wrong for that because for some reason we had the blinders up. And this next generation that's coming behind us don't seem to have that same problem that we have. They see some shit, they're on it. They're on your head about it. They're like, get him out of there.
Yeah, get him out. He's out of there. I mean,
yeah, as far as the, shit with Aaliyah, that was just how the fuck is this happening? I don't know what laws or wherever the fuck they're from. It seems weird to me, but hey, if he married her, I guess it's got to be legal, right? Especially if they're reporting it on the news. So those motherfuckers is responsible too. The media, everybody knew, the industry knew, they all knew they did nothing, and we kept stepping in the name of love.
I mean, but if you still have people as like Chuck D came out and was tweeting, oh, he needs another chance, we're just gonna throw him away. No, he does not need another chance, sir.
They were on Chuck D's head about that.
Yeah, they're on his head.
Some people, everybody is not up for redemption. We saw he had chances because he got away with it, and he never changed his shit up. He never was like, yo, obviously I have a problem. Maybe I should go see somebody.
Look at the team around him of enablers.
Not enablers, co-conspirators.
Okay, co-conspirators.
If you knew your job was to go out there, no, stop. If you knew your job was to go out into the audience and find a 15-year-old girl, give him a card and say, hey, Robert wants to talk to you. Nigga, you set the shit up. You are part of the whole thing. Yeah, you know what he's doing because I don't give a fuck what you pay. All the people that are under the payroll know exactly what he was doing.
Well, they should be held accountable themselves. Everybody in this camp should be accountable. Everybody.
I think everybody who said they watched that video and said that little girl wasn't a kid should be held accountable because I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't hold me accountable for that shit.
What's really 15?
I don't know.
So wait. We got the verdict coming up in May, or not the verdict, the sentencing coming up in May. What do you think the judge is going to do?
I'm telling you, they about to give it to him
under the jail, and he has another trial coming up after this.
Is it a civil one, or is it just more?
It's more for the one of the tapes.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's going away. And like Spade said, he might not last that long. He might not last the full term.
What you think somebody's gonna kill him?
I'm not saying. Why are you trying? Everything you trying to make me seem like?
No, I'm asking. Why you
I mean,
I'm saying, what are you saying by saying he's not gonna make it? Are you saying somebody's gonna kill him or he's gonna die? What are we talking about?
The whole Aaron Hernandez situation.
Yeah,
he's gonna kill himself.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like that could be in a realm.
I think R. Kelly's a whole bitch. I think he's too scared to kill himself. I think that's why he preyed upon young people to do shit and get away with shit. Like R. Kelly's a whole bitch. Everybody's sticking up for R. Kelly needs their ass.
Who's picking? Who? Oh, I'm not. Not me.
You told me you rode home playing TP2.com the whole way home. It is a classic. Now, see, eventually we're gonna have to get to the point. Now, what do we do with music?
Capper.
Are we gonna act like this didn't
I
happen?
think we gotta get. Me personally,
I've been conflicted about the music for the longest time. I was an R. Kelly music fan. And I admitted that I am one of the people with the problem of seeing the evidence and turning a blind eye to it. Unlike some people on here, I can admit that freely.
I'll say I will still listen to his music. However, it's not like I'm bumping R. Kelly all the time. But when his music comes on, I don't have a problem I don't feel like I can sing along. He made good music and good memories for me in my life, right? But I can separate that from the person. The person should be in jail. The songs are what they are, you know? But the person, I can't really fuck with the person.
You can't fuck with the person, but we still stepping in the name of love on a barbecue?
Yeah, and the remix to Ignition. And then the greatest sex or whatever. What's the song where it's like, who will please your body all night? Like that. I forgot.
Yeah, and at that same time, he's singing about a girl who he put upstairs in a sexual position, locked her in, and made her stay in the same sex position for 10 hours. That's what he's really singing about. So I will listen to R. Kelly if I felt comfortable listening to R. Kelly. And then there's no chance that right now I would feel comfortable listening to R. Kelly.
Okay, well, on the business side, right? I was talking about this with someone right now. Apparently, he was trying to sell some of his masters and stuff like that, and nobody wanted to touch him.
They ain't gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna buy his shit.
But here's the thing: if I had that kind of money, I would have bought him and held on to him, because after a while, you wait so long, those things are gonna be worth way more later on. You're gonna see him in jingles coming up on TV.
You're not gonna see him in jingles coming up on TV.
R. Kelly jingles coming up on TV.
Are you trying to tell me that I Believe I Can Fly, like 20 years down the road, 30 years down the road?
Look, it had its run. It's dead. That
you can hold on to that stuff.
It could probably be someone else singing it.
Are people still having daughters at this point in your future? Are daughters still being born?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so I Believe I Can Fly will not be going down in 2052 or whatever year you're saying, because I'm sure they'll have another I Believe I Can Fly.
What if it's sung by someone else?
No.
Did we just
no.
I'm
asking.
What
about all the songs he's written though? He wrote a ton of songs for other people.
They took them out of their repertoire. They took them out of their lineup.
I'm saying no.
Well, all I'm saying on the financial side, you hold on to those masters and you can sell those things later on, because after a generation, that stuff is going to be valuable.
If you see this coming down the road, invest.
That's what I'm saying. So let's get a collection together, PR Vegan. We'll get some money together, me and you, and we're gonna put this together. We're gonna buy his catalog.
So you're saying that it's gonna be like
Arnie. Arnie's like, nope, not playing none of his music. That's what Arnie said. Shout out to Arnie.
Fiesta? You ain't gonna play Fiesta at Cinco de Mayo?
No.
I think they have something more authentic that they can play during Cinco de Mayo.
I think they got Cinco de Mayo too, besides R. Kelly.
They're not hurting for Fiesta by R. Kelly and whoever's on the remix. Remember his two niggas that was rapping back in the day? What the fuck was their name?
I don't know, but the bars was hot though.
What happened to them niggas? They must have hollered at one of his girls.
Who? Oh, you mean was it a public announcement?
No, not the singing niggas. No, the niggas. He was this guy's trying to act like he ain't familiar with R. Kelly now. He's separating himself from all things R. Kelly. He was like, R. Kelly. You say his name was R. Kelly?
No, I'm not doing that.
Did he have that song I Miss You? I like no, that was Aaron Hall. Oh,
that was Aaron Hall, sir.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm saying what you doing. You acting like you don't know who R. Kelly was. Talking about some public announcement.
I'm not doing that.
Public announcement ain't been heard of since 1992. What the fuck was their name, Spade? Come on, man. You the R. Kelly dude. I need the names. It's in my head now. Who's on the Fiesta song? I need somebody.
I don't know. I just know that after the show, it's the after party, and
you Jay-Z.
It's the hotel lobby, and after the original is probably what does it say? After the remix, and it's probably this. Well, I forgot how it goes. Oh my god. But no,
Yeah.
Fiesta was hot though.
Was.
Darnice, come on. Yeah, no R. Kelly on Cinco de
Boo
Mayo.
and Gotti. Boo and Gotti.
Oh, okay.
Where's Boo and Gotti?
Probably Boo
Where
got
they
him. Boo got him.
Boo and Gotti.
Let's hope they wasn't on the team.
And he says, yeah, no R. Kelly on Cinco de Mayo. That's my birthday. We can do better. That's what I'm saying. We can do better. You can find some new music to listen to. And it's not even like you got to listen to all the fucking CDs you had. You got it all in your phone. Just scroll your finger and see what pops up.
Like I said, I'm not gonna be missing R. Kelly, because it's not like I'm not listening to R. Kelly every day and things of that sort.
You didn't have a personal attachment where you wanted to look like the nigga. Air show.
No.
Are you missing R. Kelly?
I was going for the Aaron Hall. Aaron Hall. I Miss You from Guy. It was him and Malik Yoba. That was, I was like, yeah, I can do this ball headed thing.
Now you look like both their dads. All right, well, R. Kelly, it was a good. He had a good run, hell of a run, great music,
hell of a run, great music, but
the bullshit will catch up to you. And
all darkness come to light. All darkness comes to light at the end of the day.
All darkness, not all darkness. There's a lot of motherfuckers I know who got away with a whole bunch of shit.
It's gonna cut. Hey, you know what? Karma's a bitch. At the end of the day.
Not me though. Can't be me. Have y'all seen this? We going Kelly. We back Kelly's, all the Kellys, Kelly Squared and all that shit. Have y'all seen what's going on with Kelly Price?
That you're sleeping with another brother.
No, see, the Kelly Price got other songs. She got songs that don't have R. Kelly on the thing. Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
What was it? She was a friend of mine. You lied. Some shit like that. Kelly Price. There's Big Kelly Price. There's Little Kelly Price.
Mr. Big. Come on, Ron Isley.
There's Missing Kelly Price.
It was that video right there. That video right there. I wanted to wear that whole suit that R. Kelly wore in that video to prom. I wanted to be just.
You wanted to cut R. Kelly's skin off and wear it as a bodysuit. He was like,
that's
R. Kelly got it going on. Let me just cut him open and put it on.
That's some banana stuff right there, sir.
I don't know what bananas is. All right, so Kelly Price came up missing allegedly last week. She was reported missing. There was I don't know what you call an adult Amber Alert.
Well, was it an Amber? I mean, you was out there.
Just an APB, right?
Yeah, all points.
Did you get a notification on your phone?
So Kelly Price, TMZ. TMZ was like, yo, Kelly Price is missing. I'm like, Kelly Price is missing. No. One of our queens. All right, so the Grammy-nominated R&B and gospel singer Kelly Price has said she almost died from COVID-19 and was never missing, as family members feared. So apparently she's got some rift with the family, and she don't talk to a lot of them motherfuckers. And I think we all can relate to that. You got a whole side of the family that we don't really fuck with. But apparently one of these family members was like her daughter. And her daughter's like 27, 28. So she reported her missing, hadn't seen her since the COVID diagnosis. Kelly Price was like, nah, I just wasn't answering the door for y'all. So she then goes on to say she almost died she did die from COVID and was brought back to life. Why you make that face?
Who brought her back to life? Was it
Jesus? Shit, I'm assuming Jesus.
I mean, like, did she have somebody? I mean, like, was there someone in the home? Like,
we've all seen that movie.
She said she was at the hospital. She said
yeah. When she was at the hospital, she died and came back.
Yeah, the doctors am I dead? No, you're not dead. We brought you back to life.
She said,
I thought. Go ahead.
She said at some point they lost me, adding that she died. I woke up a couple days later, she all over the place. And the first thing I remember is the team of doctors standing around me and asking me if I knew what year it was. So she says she died. I don't know if that's been determined by the medical staff. She said a lot of shit can't be cleared up due to HIPAA.
What?
Like her, yeah.
What? But HIPAA is so that way people don't tell your business. You have the right to tell your business,
right?
And you got to find out. You got the right to find out your business.
And she's also saying that when she was missing, she was never missing because she had nurses and stuff coming to her house to take care of her. But due to HIPAA, while she was being reported missing, they couldn't say anything that they've been treating her, and she's definitely alive.
And so you don't have a next of kin where you like died, because they're supposed to have like, are we supposed to resuscitate? You know, like different things like that. Do you have, you know, maybe in your will you don't want a resuscitation?
Look,
I don't know. This sounds.
Are you calling bullshit on Kelly Price's "I died" story?
Well, she said that her sister's the one I reported her missing. It wasn't her daughter. That's
Okay.
what I read.
Sisters, daughters, mothers, cousins, somebody she don't fuck with, because she was like, even when she was missing.
If they both can't find you, there's a problem.
She said that she ain't talked to her sister in over a year, and the sister was like, I ain't talked to her in 2 weeks. Come on now, don't do that, don't do that. And then they were trying to put it on the husband. One of them's
lying. All I know is
I believe the sister's lying. She was trying to get some clout.
Everything Kelly Price has said, because everything everybody else said was Kelly Price is missing, and Kelly Price is clearly not missing.
She wasn't missing.
Died.
Why
she came back for all of our sins?
So now you trying to.
Why would you get COVID and then decide you like ghosting people? Like, isn't that when you really?
She was sick.
She wasn't. So the story
she wasn't ghosting them then. She was. The family was ghosted a while back.
I'm gonna let you know right now, that if I come down with some major illness and no one can find me,
well, she had a whole husband.
Okay, and he never said where she was or what was going on, and you know,
they try to when it first dropped, they were like, "Oh, the husband has something to do with it." That's what they were trying to say at first.
Yeah, because that was the Gabby Petito thing.
Okay,
yeah.
But this is just let me just go on here with you, man. Like if that's my scenario, right? You need to think that she did it, okay? Because I didn't know myself. I'm just letting you know. Y'all need to think she did it, okay? Because if I'm sick on my deathbed, I'm looking for friends, okay?
I got your back.
Be by my side.
If you come up missing, we know who did it.
Yes, someone come look for me. Someone come look for me.
The person that is recording you, if you ever are drunk, passed out in the alley.
Yeah.
What do we call you? Do we call you Todd? I mean, what are we calling you?
Todd.
I don't know. Just call me help. You know, just give me some help. That's all I need. The story just don't make sense to me. Like, you get COVID, you almost die. You don't want no family around. You just got your spokesman who's just like, no, everything all good.
She got family. That's just the family. She don't fuck with everybody.
So she said the reason why she left the house is because people were coming by trying to talk to her, like fans and stuff. So they actually left the house. Like the people that were like taking care of her, they went somewhere else. And then
oh Jesus. Okay, I'm sorry.
She had COVID. What we're saying is, do you believe the new story about she died and came back?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna hate here a little bit. Does Kelly Price have fans like that where they're coming to her house where she got to leave?
Yes, because she makes gospel albums in Georgia.
I'm sure she has a big.
Yes, just because you hate God doesn't mean everybody else does, Todd.
Come on, Todd. I think she has a. Do I? Yeah, people could. I think she.
It's not like she Mary. You know what I'm saying?
I would say that Kelly Price got way more fans than Mary.
Shackles on my feet, though.
Okay, wait. Give me something else.
Do you need anything else if you just drop shackles on my feet?
I need something else. There's two of you, Mary and Mary. I need something else. Kelly Price is
killing two.
Kelly Price killing both them bitches. Feet. Hey, she killed both them bitches.
I'm sorry.
I'm team Kelly Price on that one.
I believe she died. I believe they brought her back. I believe that. I believe it. I believe that.
But you won't believe that girl was 15 in that video.
Well, you ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna talk about old shit right now. We is not talking about old shit. We talking about Kelly Price.
He was like, that video was really blurry.
We talk about Kelly Price. So you saying you don't laugh at the Dave Chappelle skit?
Yeah, but that's my point. That we all laughed. We all thought the shit was funny. Little girls were getting took, and we was laughing about people pissing on people.
That's not funny. Little girls getting took is not funny.
That's my point. This man was trafficking little girls, and we thought it was fucking hilarious about pisses.
We didn't. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let you.
And you were too old to think like that, and so was I, and so was Dave Chappelle. But he's a comedian, so I'm gonna give it to him. Everybody else that laughed at that shit and acted like it wasn't really going on is we all assholes, all of us.
Okay, well, you just said pissing and little girls and stuff like that. So I'm gonna pause a second before I say the next Mary Mary song because I don't want to shut down.
You've been googling Mary Mary.
Like,
It's
I
the
think
remix
the other
to
song
Pissing.
is the God in me.
The remix
It's
to
God in
Pissing.
me.
Go ahead.
Man.
It's the God in me is the other Mary Mary song, right? That's it. So that's two. So it's Kelly. It's Mary Mary's bigger than Kelly, right?
Nah,
Yeah.
No, what
Big
movies?
Kelly
What
was bigger
movies?
than Mary Mary.
What movies was Kelly was Mary Mary in?
I don't know.
Has Mary Mary ever been in a Tyler Perry movie?
I'm
I don't
sure
know
they
any
probably
Tyler
have.
Perry.
Or is it maybe like Diary of a Mad Black Woman? Something like
Kelly
that.
Price was in that one. She was in that one.
Okay,
Who
what
cares?
about
Big Kelly Price was bigger than both them bitches, so I'm gonna go with Big Kelly.
I'm
Wait,
going with Big Kelly.
I can't have you calling Mary Mary bitches though. I mean,
You did this to me. I had no issue with Mary Mary until you brought them into this. You brought them into it. I was letting them live, and you wanted to throw up Mary Mary against Kelly Price with who got more fans and hits.
well,
And it
let's
ain't
do the
even
verses.
close.
Let's call
Let's do
this
a versus.
and get a versus.
Big Kelly Price. She got to get big again.
Why
I don't
she
know if
gotta
she can
be-
sing when she
I think
because
she's still
Big Kelly
big.
Price can sing. I don't know. No, she ain't still big. She looks sick. She had COVID. I mean,
That'll be she
big-
lost weight.
I bet she did.
I bet
If
she
you
did.
can't breathe, you can't eat. So
I bet she did.
I think that's how it works.
What I'm
She
saying
got-
is Big Kelly
before-
Price, we're gonna get her back healthy, a good healthy size. BBW, if you will. And we're gonna take on them two bitches, Mary Mary, in a versus. Bring them bitches, Spade. You can get on stage with them.
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't
BBW.
shit.
Because they gonna
Y'all
run.
ain't shit.
They out of hits after Shackles.
Y'all ain't shit.
They better play
Y'all
that.
ain't shit.
They better keep playing that.
Y'all
better
ain't
be
shit.
a
That's all I'm saying.
See,
Y'all ain't
Shackles
shit.
was like one of them songs that like you feel uncomfortable because it was just like stomp, where sometimes DJs would get too overzealous and play it when you in the club. I'm like, why are you playing this now? Like, what is Jesus ain't supposed to be in here? He don't need to be
Jesus
here.
is God is everywhere, sir. What are you talking about?
Like,
God is everywhere.
I'm not trying to be like in the club trying to, get into something and you playing stomp. Like, I'm like, Jesus, you don't need to be here tonight. I'm like, I'll
God
see
is
you
everywhere,
Sunday morning.
sir.
I can't, you ain't supposed to be here Saturday night.
Just over here to make sure you're paying your tithes on Sunday.
All right, let's
sir.
reset. Listen. All right. Apologies to the Mary. Anybody that knows Mary or Mary. These are we just talking. I'm sure they're fine ladies, Mary and Mary.
Weren't they like host on BET's the
I don't know.
Sunday
I
or
don't watch
something like that?
BET. BET is not black entertainment.
So we're not going to watch we're not going with the BET Awards this weekend, or did you even know?
I haven't watched the BET Awards in years. Like, nah, we don't do that no more. Who hosts the BET Awards now?
I thought it was
Bow Wow?
no, it wasn't Bow Wow. I think it's Taraji. I think she's still Tahaji Taraji.
Tahaji.
Tahaji.
Don't act like you don't know that beautiful black queen Taraji.
I'm not saying I mean Tahaji Taraji. I mean, you say it all different. I mean, shit.
No, you don't say it all different. Her name is Taraji. I ain't never heard nobody call her no damn Tahaji.
Tahaji, come here. Tahaji, come here. Come here, Tahaji.
Tahaji. Tahaji must be that nigga you laying up under.
Whoa. You on Todd? You're on mute, Todd. Just letting you know down there if we're trying to talk. Still. Anyway.
I don't know. Todd got a lot going on in the background. So
Todd has a lot going on.
All right.
Todd has a lot going on right now.
We might want to bring Mrs. Spade back for this one.
Oh no. Right now she
I need a woman's touch on this one.
She going in on one of the kids right now. I heard said something about I don't give a fuck about what your father said. So I'm just gonna be quiet.
Whoa.
Hey, you better hide underneath the table. Hey, when they say that, you hide underneath the table, sir. Get underneath the table.
You got this, Todd. I believe in you. All right. Will Smith did an interview with GQ magazine where he all but let it be known that he is part of an open marriage, something that we all pretty much knew the whole time. Yeah. But I look like I got in trouble. I was like, "Oh shit!"
I don't get down with that.
With the open marriage?
Nuh-uh. I'm way too jealous.
It's not even just the open marriage. It's the fact that this
Whoa! What's going
Whoa.
on? Is that Jesus
Oh,
talking?
Was that God talking? What's going
No,
on?
that's
The Lord works in mysterious ways. Sometimes He works while
Here, she
pushing
got
buttons on
she
the
got
microwave.
she got something to say. There you go. You speak your piece.
All right, wait. Can I present this shit first?
Yeah.
She was like, "Now, first of all, an open marriage, you can't be part of that. First of all, you got to learn how to party together, and the best way to do it is to come up with alter egos. Like, say his name wasn't Will, it was
Todd.
Till or whatever, and he danced and had a good time. Then it's not like he did it;
Todd
it's
did
like Till did it.
Till did it. They threw the keys in the bowl.
All right, so back to Will Smith. He did the interview with GQ. He all but admitted that he was in an open marriage with Jada. Jada wasn't a person who cheated. She was a person who, this is what they do. They come from an unconventional home and do unconventional things. And they're, one of the things they won't hold each other to is monogamy, because they never wanted to feel like the other was trapped in the marriage. Marriage is not jail. It should be fun. Go explore. Have your fun. Just don't have it get brought up and then we have to do a red table talk about it where it looks like I'm about to cry because August Alsina has spilled the beans. Everybody keep your fucking mouth shut.
That's a whole different. This generation of side pieces don't know where they're laying. So too many of them
tell them what. Yeah, tell them what's what and who's
but
who.
I think they did have an open marriage, but I think that at this point he's trying to save face, because first it was the whole August Alsina thing, and then after they had it, we're going to handle this maturely. We're going to have an open and honest discussion, even though I might be damn near in tears. But then August was like, oh, bet. Okay, that's what y'all want to do? I'm going to release some songs. So then he kept it. And then it was the whole thing about he tried to fight Tupac before, and everybody was like, that was a no-no.
Will didn't like the memes. He wasn't happy with y'all memes. He was tired of this shit.
And now she got on Red Table Talk again, talking about, after I've been married for all these years and after being over 50, I think that, I really wish I knew how to love. Oh, bitch. For real? Like,
so did she say that or did he say that? He said that or she said that?
No,
he said that, right?
Finally, trying to clean it up. Like, I did some stuff too. I was out there.
I wasn't the only one out here just getting played. I was doing some of the playing. But
I feel like
he went up to a thing where I believe he then spoke to Jada, and Jada was like, "Nah, we need to keep this in house," because he shut it down, and everything he talked about was hypotheticals. Like I wasn't perfect either. I was doing my thing. Like, I always wanted to have a harem with Halle Berry and some other chick, and then he was not giving real examples. He was saying this is what I wanted to do.
He said he didn't even smoke weed. He was just the organic guy. What I feel like happened is August, he was in the house, right? They got this big ass house, and he next door just, and Will was like, oh fuck that nigga got jealous. It was like,
nah, but Will was with Will was getting with like the white women, like I don't know what her name is, but
Margot Robbie.
Okay, Margot Robbie, Charlize Theron. But Will was out there doing his thing.
I'm pretty sure they weren't in the same house. He wasn't smacking in the same house.
Yeah,
August was getting it off in the house.
Jada was just got real reckless.
That sounds great. That sounds terrible.
Tupac, August, he just like, now she out talking reckless in public, talking about his healing. I can't do this anymore.
He was like, see, now I gotta pretend cry. I'm hella mad right now. What? And then
he was hurt.
Oh no, okay. So August tried to put that shit on YouTube. How fast did that shit took off YouTube? Will was like, fuck you. You ain't doing shit on YouTube. Bow. Now talk your shit now. Will was like, I'm not fucking with this. So Mr. Wood was like, you know what? I gotta come face. I gotta say I did something.
He gotta come face.
You gotta come full face and be like, hey, I gotta say I did some shit.
You mean save face?
Bro, I be on my own shit, but you know what I'm talking about. Bro.
You said come face. I was like, wait, what?
Save face.
We're not talking about the same thing.
Pause. Get y'all.
Although, for a while there were rumors that Will was smashing and it didn't matter who it was. So,
and he probably was smashing outside of the house.
As long as it was always rumors, their whole thing was intact. It was until it got messy at the end, and then Jada had to go in there. But Jada wasn't like her whole everything about that entanglement bullshit just hurt Will, and that's how we got the memes. And Will was like, I've had enough, because he's been a joke in these streets since the entanglement shit. Ain't nobody taking Will seriously.
Nah.
Okay, here's the question that I always had. Was that August Alsina, wasn't that Jaden's friend?
Yes.
That it was his friend, yeah.
And so your friend comes over to the house and smash your mom? Like, what are we talking about here?
But what's Jaden gonna do? Have you seen Jaden weigh about 113 pounds?
Jaden is just an icon living.
He is an icon living. He's an icon living. He's an icon living.
My son likes Jaden too. He's weirdo. They're weirdos, but it's all good.
They are.
What happens next with Will Smith? Where does he go? Do you think they stay together?
Yeah, they stay together. They stay together.
They say they're not giving up. Will said he's not gonna let this thing fall apart.
They stay together.
Worse at this point.
He's 50. Will's 55?
He just had a birthday over the weekend. I think it was just his birthday over the weekend. That's why
even if he's like, oh, I'm not gonna give up, I'm gonna keep fighting, and we agree we're gonna fight. I can't say for sure that she will, especially if she out there in the streets talking about, I wish I knew how to love. Like,
that's you were saying shit like that in the thing that you were like, wait, what?
Right? Like,
she did say that. She said that.
She's been married for how long?
Well, Will, the whole thing, all of this is coming out because Will has a memoir coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gearing up for that big book release. And what's the juice? What do people want to know? What's going to sell this book? The entanglement shit. So he's got to talk about it, but he can't go all the way in. He can't reveal names of who he slept with and what. That's why you get the bullshit hypotheticals with Halle Berry. Now, why any man would want to sleep with Halle Berry around these times when you know damn well she crazy. There's a lot more.
You don't think the motivation for making I think I can beat Mike Tyson is going to be the real thing that make people like buy the book? Because that's what I'm interested in.
No, we've seen Will grow up in front of our eyes. If he wants to sell a book, he's got to go. He got to do the superhead thing. He got to get messy.
Yeah, he got to get dirty.
Up to a point. So he's giving. He's putting it out there. We talking about it. We got the people talking. I fucks with Will Smith. Shout out to Will Smith. Hey, look, if you ain't got to take this, Will. You are Will.
Right. I'm like, he's been taking L's for a long time. So,
I mean, that man even went to TikTok. He went to TikTok. Come on now. When you go to he was desperate. He was trying to get that good guy image, boy. On TikTok.
No, he has a good guy image.
No, just keep that good guy image. Keep it up.
Will Smith trying to be relevant. That's what you don't want image right now. He's 55. This is the point where those action movies start drying up. You got to stay relevant.
Isn't he playing Serena Williams' dad?
Yes, and it's going to be brilliant. I can't wait to see it. But you see what he's doing now. He was a doctor in concussion. Like these are older roles. He ain't saving the world no more.
Well, you say he not Gemini Man? That was his last action flick, right?
That was
Bad Boys.
Was ass. That movie was ass.
Gemini or Bad Boys?
Stars. Oh no, Bad Boys was the last one. So we got another Bad Boys coming out. Bad Boys 3. If you want to see Fat Will Smith and Fat Martin Lawrence on screen. All right. Well, any predictions? What happens? They get a divorce. They stand together.
They stand together.
She's only going to bear some more.
Next year. You saying next year?
They can't next year divorce.
I'm sure she'll find a way.
But is Jada in the new Matrix movie? Because I might have to.
Yes, I believe she is.
So then we got to wait till that paycheck before the split.
You think Will Smith is waiting on the paycheck? When was the last time you thought Will Smith waited on a paycheck? Where he was like, "Man, I'm gonna just stay up till midnight to see when this check go through. I want to see if my direct deposit really hit my account."
Will ain't worried about that.
I'm just saying you got to get him. Get him.
I don't know if she's in the. I think she is, but we'll see.
Nairobi is.
I want to see Jada doing something besides Red Table Talk, exposing her family secrets.
Pretty much.
All right.
Business.
Go have fun.
Thank you, Miss Spade.
You're welcome.
Go whoop some ass.
Not quite, but.
Oh man,
ass and taking names over there.
I just want to say officially, I'm against open marriages. I think they're a terrible idea.
Is that on the record?
That's on the record. And officially, I'm not mature enough to have an open relationship.
We're aware. We are aware
with anyone at any point in time in my life, because I'm too jealous.
Would you consider swinging open, or
is this Spade talking, or is this Todd? Is this Spade?
No, that's all of us as a group. Like this is the one thing we can all agree upon. Like, I will be outside your house.
We're aware. Okay, again, is swinging open or is swinging just swinging?
Swinging is swinging, but he still wouldn't be with it.
Yeah, swinging is swinging, and I wouldn't be with that either. Because I'm the person that'd be like, oh yeah, this is great, and then when it's like it's my turn, but no, it's not.
No, you gotta go to different rooms. When them keys exchange, you go to where you get the key.
I couldn't even do it.
You couldn't do it. All right. That's too bad. You're probably missing out on something. I'm good. I don't fucking know. People do shit, crazy things for crazy reasons. All right. Have y'all heard about this goddamn NBA going with the vaccinations? If you're not vaccinated, you can't play. And
oh yeah.
So based on where the city is that you're playing, like New York City, if you're not vaccinated, you can't work. Is Airshow just laughing his ass off, or is he stuck? I'm over here talking serious shit. He over here cracking the fuck up.
Yeah, I think he frozen right now.
Nah, that nigga dying. He died and he'll be reborn again. But okay, so New York, you can't work if you're unvaccinated. So Kyrie can't play home games. Now, I don't know if that's a bad thing for Kyrie, because Kyrie hates playing basketball most of the time. He'll be back. Maybe. Unless he got in trouble.
I mean, I think it's a good rule.
You do?
Yeah, I think it's a good rule. I'm all about, if I'm in charge, muscling people to make them do what's right, because you can't always trust people to do what's right.
The bully.
Just because because you'll go, okay, well, just do what's right, and like appeal to like them doing what's morally right. But there are a lot of people who ain't moral, and they won't do what's right. So I'm all for, if you're in charge and dictate how things are going to work, and you have an opportunity to do it for the better, then use that power for that. Because people who have, ill intentions don't hesitate to use their powers to get done things that they want. So if you're righteous and you just, and you got an opportunity to do something right, use the power to do it.
See, Andrew Wiggins was like, man, fuck that rule.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I'm not getting the shot. He said his vaccination status was private, and that
I mean, you can have a private vaccination status.
It's Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, it is a Golden State, because they were talking about how San Francisco got some of the strictest vaccine indoor.
Right, so he won't be able to play at home either.
Nope. So it's your choice, but
I believe 90% of the league is vaccinated. Key players that aren't vaccinated is Kyrie Irving, of course, Andrew Wiggins, Bradley Beal. Those are the big names that aren't vaccinated. Everybody else is pretty much, if we miss them, we miss them. And the NBA is saying, if you test positive, we're not canceling no games. We ain't moving shit around, and your ass might not get paid.
And hey, every choice has a consequence, and I'm fine with that. And just mind you, in the NFL, my New Orleans Saints, when we played Carolina the last week here, well, not this week that just passed, but the week before, week 2, we had 8 coaches who tested positive and were in COVID protocol. And so going into the Carolina game where we got smashed, we were missing 8 coaches for the whole week. So I'm just saying, you can choose to not get vaccinated or whatever the case you want to be, but the outcome, that's on you.
Well, that's just if you don't get vaccinated. Any player who elects not to comply with the local vaccination mandates will not be paid for games that he misses. I think the WNBA is like 98% vaccinated. So they're listening. And it's just the few, I don't know. I mean, them checks is big not to get shot. Like, you really need to be standing on something. And I still don't understand what hill they're dying on of not getting vaccinated.
I think they said Kyrie Irving's going to miss out on like $325,000 a game or something like that because he's got that $30 million contract or something upward of that.
Yeah,
so
boy might say he's probably going to retire. I'm like, no, he just missed some games. Kyrie Irving, if he don't love to do anything, it's miss some goddamn games.
Well, here's the thing.
He's a personal time king.
Kyrie Irving is also a flat earther. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly. He thinks a little bit different.
So things are happening in his life different than what happens in my life. You know, like I'm never concerned about when I'm taking a trip, I might fall off the edge of the earth. You know, like that's not a concern of mine.
So if your job told you, look, you're in California, what we're going to do is you got to get vaccinated. Now, if you don't want to get vaccinated, that's fine. Personal choice is still personal choice. But if you miss any time for the vid, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Can't say it on YouTube. You're not getting paid. Now, I think you'd have a problem with it. So would the choice be let me go get vaccinated, or would it be I don't see I believe what I believe shit ain't really appealing to me on this one, because on the people that believe this, that the vaccinations are a problem and an issue and don't put stuff in my body and microchips and all that bullshit, it hasn't been tested. Some of these people are the dumbest people in the world. And who do you want to align yourself with at the end of the day? Most of the smart people are getting vaccinated.
Well, one of the crazy things
all of the dumb people are not.
Yeah, one of the crazy things about that is that the people who are not getting vaccinated in general are listening to people who are vaccinated tell them don't get vaccinated. Like on that whole Republican side of the aisle.
You got
all of them dudes is vaccinated, and
everybody on Fox News is vaccinated.
Yes,
I hate to break it to you. Tucker Carlson vaccinated. Sean Hannity, all of them are vaccinated.
And then
arguing against the vaccination.
Exactly. So it's like,
it still goes to my point of, why are you telling your people that you need to follow you not to get vaccinated, and they are the people who are dying the most?
Yeah. And if my job told me I had to get vaccinated, you know what? I would get vaccinated. I don't have an issue with it. And honestly, I'm willing to write a policy in order to get people to get vaccinated and put peer pressure on others to make them get vaccinated. Because I think that's a simple fix there.
I don't know. Wait, you're going to write policy to tell people to pressure people to get vaccinated.
Yeah. Like, so it's a personal choice, right? But this is what you do. You just tell everybody who's going to be getting hired at your location that, hey, you know what? You already work here. You're grandfathered in. But everybody else who gets hired must be vaccinated. And then when they get vaccinated, you give them little badges that have maybe like a green dot on them, which shows that they've been vaccinated. Now you'll have people internally who already work there
feedback
who are going to say, I want a new badge that shows I'm vaccinated. And then you're only going to have these people who currently work there who don't have badges, who are vaccinated, who are going to see, well, if they don't have a badge, I'm not fucking with them because they're not vaccinated. And so you put pressure on folks that way.
But people don't react to pressure. That doesn't make people change anything that they do. That actually makes them go the opposite way. Oh, you're pressuring me? Oh, I'm really going to get indignant with my stupidity. You have no idea how dumb I can get. Just wait.
You know what, though? There are people like that. But I always go back to like how mad are you? Right? I remember I had a job and I was upset when I didn't get the promotion I thought I should get. And they gave it to someone else. And I was like, yo, if they give it to that person, I'm out of here. Yo, I'm out of this bitch, right? But then I started to think, I live 5 minutes away from the job. I live 5 minutes away from my gym. I live 5 minutes away from my other job. So am I that mad? Because if I go get another job somewhere else, I'm going to be almost 30-minute drive somewhere out in Elk Grove, somewhere in Antelope, somewhere crazy. And I'm going to be sitting in the car 6 months later thinking about why the hell am I in all this traffic? And was I really that mad? Am I that dedicated to the anger? Like,
are you that dedicated to anything? I refuse to believe that you would be like, you know what? Being mad ain't really. I'm finna go home and chill out.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm like, you can put pressure on people.
Did we lose Spade too? All right, so we got Air Show back, and then we lost Spade. Yeah.
Ooh, Jesus.
Y'all internet.
Doe, I told you I got that Wi-Fi, that Starbucks Wi-Fi, McDonald's stuff going on over here. What's going on? What did I miss?
We were just talking about the NBA versus the unvaccinated and how the NBA is saying if you choose not to get vaccinated and you miss any time at all, you will not be paid for any time that you miss.
That's on the player at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's on the player. And like, to me, why do I have to disclose if I'm vaccinated or not? Why? I mean, you don't have to get on TV, social media, be like, oh yeah, I'm vaccinated. Okay, that's between me and my employer. I don't have to get on TV and tell this stuff, because at the end of the day, it's actually breaking HIPAA. Like, unless I want to divulge this information to you guys.
Well, nobody's divulging the information for them. These are players who have spoken out that they're not getting the vaccination. HIPAA has nothing to do with this. Everybody throws HIPAA into everything, and HIPAA has nothing to do with this. These players are saying they are not getting vaccinated, and they shouldn't have to get a paycheck.
I mean, they shouldn't have to get a paycheck, but that's between your employer and their self, and between them. So, like, I don't know. I mean, I understand they're divulging the information, but if I tell you, if I get on, I'm not talking about it. At the end of the day, that should be it, right? You shouldn't have to dig into it.
You can't do that. There's no digging. Kyrie Irving could not go to Media Day because he can't go to New York City and work. Media Day is part of the job. He cannot go to Media Day and talk because he's not vaccinated.
Okay, is there something else besides the whole vaccination? I mean, can I take a test? Can I take 2 tests?
Yeah, yes, people they're tested daily. They're saying if you miss time because you get the vid, god damn it, you were trying to make me say this shit.
I'm not trying to make you say
that you will not be paid if you're not vaccinated.
I mean, if that's between them and their players union, sir, at the end of the day, that's something they need to take up between them. I mean,
they don't have a argument to stand on right now. 90% of the league is vaccinated. Do you want to play or do you not want to play? Go get vaccinated or not. It's your personal choice, but you have to live with the consequences in this age of people not doing things to get shit done.
Okay,
so slowed down in California. I was in Georgia all this last week, and the shit is wide open. And that could be a lot of places, and that's from not doing the right thing. But if people did do the right thing, we could be back open.
Okay, so let's talk about the NYC nurses. They didn't have to do it because basically they strong-armed them. They were like, okay, if you guys don't get vaccinated, even though last year you guys were in the trenches, you guys were taking care of patients, you guys were hands-on with them, you guys were heroes. You know what I'm saying? They could be asymptomatic, had it, but now I have to take this vaccine that I'm not comfortable with for my employment. But last year, I was a hero.
Last year they didn't have a vaccination, and the only way New York will get right is to make motherfuckers do shit. You want to work with people, you got to get that vaccination now. If not, we'll bring in the National Guard. Don't think you're irreplaceable.
So the National Guard, you're in a hospital, right?
It's not the national. No, you do know there's medical field in
the
National Guard.
I get that. So, yeah, I understand that. I get that.
No, don't think that just because that you're irreplaceable. This is New York doing this. I can't say what a city should or should not do. I'm saying what it is. You live where you live. You work where you work. If you don't get vaccinated, you can't work. But don't think y'all gonna stick together and be like, nah. If it goes down, it goes down. They're gonna bring somebody else in to do the work. We're at that point.
I believe everybody should have a choice at the end of the day. Everybody should have a choice, and you should be different avenues of to where, okay, I'll get tested. If I'm clean, I'm clean. And if I don't feel like taking a test, that's like, okay, that's like put a condom on. Let's not have babies anymore. Put a condom on. So if I don't want to wear a condom, so I'm gonna take the consequences of you're saying I'm trying to compare the two, but everybody has a choice. Everybody has a choice, right?
It's a personal choice. That has nothing to do with where you work.
It's so okay. Let's just say hypothetically, you know what? We wanna cut down on creation. For you to have this job, you got to wear a condom when you have sex. If not, we don't need you here. Isn't that the same thing? Or is it different?
No, but I see why you would make a comparison of the two. You're trying to make a point that's not makeable.
I mean,
Arnie is saying, are you saying the vaccine is keeping people out of the hospital? No, I'm not saying the vaccination is keeping people out of the hospital. It's keeping the majority of the people from dying. That's what it's doing. I'm sure if more people took the vaccination, we would be in a better place as a country. Now, New York is too many people around too many people. And the way they want to get their numbers right is say, look, if you want to work here, you got to get vaccinated. If you don't want to get vaccinated, we're not making you get vaccinated. We're just telling you can't work here. It's like people who smoke weed, and weed is legal. But if we have a policy where you can't smoke weed, I understand you may want to smoke weed, but if you want to work here, you cannot smoke weed. So then you have another personal choice. Do you want to do what you got to do to work there? Some people don't. I respect that. If you don't want to do what they got to do, then fuck it. Move. I mean, hey, no, okay. Fuck that. No, look, stop. I will tell you this. If you're a nurse and you live in New York City and you don't want to get vaccinated, fucking move, because it'll be better for your life. You can move somewhere where you don't got to get vaccinated to work, and it's not New York City prices. You can actually afford to fucking live. You like food? Move. You like a fucking house with space? Move. I'm bettering everybody's life today. Get the fuck out of New York.
Everybody has a choice. I mean, that's just like, okay, let's mandate these masks. You know what I'm saying? Let's mandate these masks. I feel like mandate a mask before you mandate a vaccine. Let's be totally honest.
Masks have been mandated.
Okay, masks have been mandated, right? But people they're not wearing them, right?
Yeah. Right. People are not getting shots.
Okay,
that's why you gotta make people get shots.
Yeah.
If you just wear your mask.
Again,
I don't know. I don't agree with it.
You don't agree with it.
I don't agree. I don't agree with you have. I'm making you get this shot.
They're not making anybody get anything. They're giving you
I'm gonna lose my job. No, I'm gonna lose my job. There's a consequence for me not getting this shot.
There's consequences to everything.
But kids can't go.
Marijuana is legal in California, yet jobs say if you smoke weed, you can't work here.
Kids can't go to school if they're not vaccinated.
Yeah, they can.
No, they can't. We're not talking about the vaccination for
I'm
what's
talking
going
about
on
like
now.
measles,
We're talking about
mumps,
measles
rubella.
and mumps. Yeah. So you can't go to school if you're not vaccinated. People seem to forget that. Wait, what? No, everybody can
I'm not saying that. I'm gonna say, ooh, forget that. I'm saying they threw this vaccination together. People are not comfortable with it. Grown people are not comfortable with taking this vaccine. I mean, is it going to protect you from getting it? No, it's not. It's been proven that it's not going to
protect you from dying.
Is it really?
Yes.
No. No.
Okay, so like think about how quickly the death rate got to 500,000 people, right? And now think about since people have gotten vaccinated, it's been in the 600,000s for a while. Right?
Has that been by the vaccination, or people got it and they have the antibodies?
Well, the truth of the matter is that I don't work at like UC Davis or Med Center or anything along those lines. And when people tell me do your own research, like, are you doing your own research?
No, I
don't have a fucking medical lab back here. Okay, like I don't know shit about the construction of like fucking viruses. So you know what I do is I go ask the motherfuckers at the CDC who's done this their whole fucking life. But we have deteriorated our trust in people who are experts in their field. And the same motherfuckers who are telling you don't trust and believe them are the same motherfuckers using the shit they did. People seem to forget that it was Donald Trump who started the whole push for Pfizer to get the vaccine. And it's his supporters, for the most part, who are choosing not to get the vaccine.
Exactly.
Like that shit is crazy to me. Because now that him and his
wait, exactly. These are the people you want to align yourself with.
No, I'm not aligning myself with them. What I'm saying is everyone has a choice to do what they want to do. And it shouldn't be put upon you because I want to keep I need a job to be vaccinated. I'm saying that you should have a choice for whatever you do. Just like with the whole abortion thing, right? They're getting rid of abortion in Texas. So what are people? They're leaving Texas, correct? Mm-hmm. People should have a choice.
You have a choice.
So if you have to have a shot to work in New York, then you can leave and go to Alabama. You can go to Mississippi. You can go to Florida. They don't have
what y'all saying. I understand what you guys are saying, but to the end to try to strong arm someone to something they don't believe in and haven't believed in vaccines or whatever the case may be. And
look, there was the great American poet that once said,
"Oh shit,
here we go."
My man Beanie Siegel said, "You either get down or lay down." Okay, and that's just
not
what
the point
is.
we're trying to make. I'm not trying to make a get down or lay down point. I'm trying to say, look, this is what it is in New York.
Or you get the fuck out of here.
I can't control what's going on in New York. I can control what's going on here. There's shit that I don't like that's happening in California. And you know what I'm doing? I'm moving.
Okay. I mean, but I get that. I understand that. I understand what you're saying. I understand if you don't
I'm with people who if you believe you don't want the vaccination, hey, that's all you. But what they're saying is if you want to work here.
I get it. I mean, I'm vaccinated. I understand that. But that was by choice. That's by choice.
Yes, and whoever's there that gets a vaccination is making a choice. Oh, I really need my job. This vaccination thing ain't as bad as what I'm making it sound to be, because if it was, I wouldn't then get the vaccination when led to believe that I only have this choice. Or you could say, fuck them. I'm not getting this vaccination because they're telling me if I don't get it, I can't work here. Fuck y'all, I'm out. And you can roll. And I'm telling you, here's the situation. In New York, if you leave, your life will be better. Leave. Just leave. Fuck that. Get the fuck out of there. Go to North Carolina. Get a big ass house. I can tell you what, with your $3,500 paying rent for this one bedroom, you can get a huge house in North Carolina for you. You can be a nurse. You don't have to get a fucking vaccine, and your life will be better. Leave New York.
My thing is, you called these people's last year, they were your heroes. You know what I'm saying? They were your heroes.
Yesterday's heroes is today's asshole. Look at Rudy Giuliani. Look at the fucking Andrew Cuomo. Like, last year was last year. R. Kelly was an R&B sensation years ago, and today his ass is
years
going to
ago.
jail forever. No. Fuck shit.
Years
last
ago.
Year, to some people, shit. Who was paying R. Kelly's bail? She's still an sensation to her. He clearly still a sensation to you because you still don't believe that girl's 15. You're like, nah, it was real blurry. I had sleep in my eye. I really couldn't see when I watched the video.
I can't tell you. I don't know. You made Spade leave. You made him leave.
Made him feel funny about the situation.
No, I just don't. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in being strong-armed to do something. And I get your point. If you don't like it, leave. I get it. I understand it. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with.
And that's where we are. You don't agree with what? With the whole thing or me? I don't give a fuck about this situation.
I
You
know
already
you don't
know how I feel. I'm saying the best decision they could ever make in New York is to leave New York. Get the fuck out of New York.
I just don't think
your life will be so much better.
Somebody
you will be a hero again. What they say?
I mean,
the hero lives long enough, you'll see yourself become the villain. There you go. And now the New York nurses know what it's like to be the Dark Knight.
I mean, I guess we will be Dark Knight. They Batman.
Shout out to all the Dark Knights out there. I still fully I appreciate everything nurses do, vaccinated or unvaccinated. They help people. I am on the team of the nurses. All right. So don't send Arnie for me. I'm on your side. I'm just hosting a show here. I gotta bring all points into the situation. But
yes. No, I see your point. If you don't like it, leave. I get it. I understand it.
There's a lot of rules that don't make sense to people, and you have personal choices where you can be like, hey, I could stick with this and go along with what they're doing, even though it goes against my personal beliefs. But how strong were your personal beliefs if you go along with what they say go along with?
You could get
that's
with this,
what I'm getting at. Make a choice.
You could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that.
You know what I'm saying?
You can get with this, or you can get with
I don't know. Day Dilla, I know where Day Dilla stands on it. I'll give him his opportunity to talk. He's totally anti-vaccine, and we appreciate everybody's
exactly.
Thoughts. All thoughts from the thought box.
All thoughts
are appreciated. Sometimes. Day Dilla says it takes 2 years for the vaccine trials to be concluded, and that's the funny thing. People are real life test experiments. Here's the thing with that, Day Dilla. This is where you fail to realize that they've already been doing testing on these kind of these vaccines. Stuff is just changed to manipulate I can't say it, but you know what I'm talking about.
The mutation
of that thing. These are not new. They did not go to the lab in March of 2020 and be like, we got to cook some shit up real quick. That's not how it went. Shit was already has been in the works for years, and they're just changing shit to go with what we got going on right now.
I'm just saying that it's to me, it's like some people have the whole choice of getting a flu shot or not. Right? I'm not comparing.
Yeah, but the flu shot's not killing 500,000 people in a year's time. So the flu shot and then really don't correlate, except for people who want to put the two together like they're the same thing. It's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. I'm not saying it's the same thing. But
when you're not wearing your red hat, Sgt Airshow, and going to rallies and saying stop the steal.
I wasn't part of the insurrection. I did not go to the insurrection part 2.
You're not going to the Capitol with a ladder and bear mace.
Don't put me in that. Do not do that, sir.
Everybody's a suspect. Let me find out. No, I know where you fall. Yeah, sure. It's all good.
I'm just saying that now it's a booster shot. Now get this, and now put this and do this.
Nobody said anything about manipulating your DNA. I encourage you to look into vaccines and how they are created and how long it takes them to create a vaccine. They did not just jump in it in March.
They own you. They own you tonight.
Hey, Thought Box. Shout out to the Thought Box.
The Thought Box is hot.
Day Dilla, I don't know what you know. I'm saying I'm answering your question. That's what I'm doing. The questions come in, the answers go out. That's what I'm doing here. We working.
Man.
No, I know you know a lot about the thing. You made a personal choice and you're well read on it of why you did it. But I say that people who want to believe in the vaccinations will read things that are pro-vaccine, and people that don't want the vaccination will read things that are anti-vaccination. Now, what people really need to do is, if you're anti-vaccination, is read shit about being pro-vaccination. and then you can make a formulated opinion. You shouldn't just look at the shit you want to see and then take the things out that you want to take out and then make the decision. I made my decision for a personal reason regarding my family. It makes more sense. Maybe if I didn't have a family, I'd be living a little more dangerously.
Reckless.
But yeah,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
But my daughter, she's applying to colleges. You have to be vaccinated now to get into certain colleges. You have to have vaccination.
Yeah, did you throw a hissy fit about that?
No, I'm saying you know what, Brandon? You know what?
Did you fight as hard as you did for the nurses in New York? That's all
I gotta fight hard for our healthcare workers. Come on now.
Look, I gave the healthcare workers brilliant advice of what to do. Get the fuck out of New York. That's what you do. That is the advice I will leave you with tonight. For now, I want to thank the Thought Box for joining us tonight and chiming in every way they did, even if they were pro or anti something, or they came from a neck or didn't, or like Spade's swinging stories. I appreciate him. I don't know where Spade went, but I appreciate him for joining the show. I appreciate Sgt Airshow for joining the show. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You could like right now. You should just do it. Just click the little thumbs up. It doesn't take anything. It doesn't cost anything. And right now I'm doing this all for free. So it's free to do that for me. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, all that good stuff, make sure you rate and review. Leave us 4 or 5 stars, not 4 stars. What the fuck am I talking about? 5 stars, god damn it. And with that said,
hold on. Majay, happy birthday.
It's always somebody's goddamn birthday.
Everybody's
birthday's on Wednesday. It's just
no. Her birthday's
it's always somebody's birthday.
Well, who is this?
Monte?
No, Majay, my oldest daughter.
Majay,
happy birthday.
You told me you were done with the birthdays with the daughters. I thought we had ran all out.
You said September.
Is it October yet?
It'll be October 2nd.
Okay, well,
so apologize. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, and chill, homecoming queen. You know what it is. Again, thank you, everybody.
You want to elaborate that? You just shouted out a homecoming queen. We just
talked
about R. Kelly for I don't know how long, and you cheering out. You shouting out high school homecoming queens. You might want to just give a little bit more to that story.
My daughter got nominated for homecoming royalty. The one
really? Where can I vote?
Yeah.
She got my vote.
You can't vote. No, you can't vote. But she, you know, she's the one that got concussed. That's been in concussion protocol all week, walking around here in dark sunglasses. I hope it
all caps off with a homecoming royalty. Don't put the crown on your head because you shouldn't put anything on your head when you got a concussion. Don't listen to loud music. Keep the sunglasses on. And happy birthday to all the birthdays. And thank you, Darnice, PR Vegan Day Dilla. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see what Day Dilla's talking about. We're not going to be able to get through to Mr. AeroGant. He don't even know how to spell his damn name. Hilarious.
Shout out to TikTok's finest, Day Dilla.
You just called that man fine. Don't think I didn't notice. Darnice with the great show.
Thank you.
PR Vegan saying 100. Everybody gets a shout out. If you were in the Thought Box. Thought Box or Thoughtlandia? I don't know.
No, let's stay with the Thought Box. Thought Box. I like Thought Box.
Shout out to everybody's Thought Box. And with that said, we're going to go ahead and put the thoughts to rest until next Wednesday. It's me, your host, AeroGant, and I will see you next week. Peace.